bit because it's almost like pop. For real, it's like almost like pop.
Oh, that's how we started. Huh?
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit on the side.
I ain't mad at you.
Ready?
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome to another episode of Across the Table, where the drinks are cold, the mics are hot, and the conversations are fire.
Slip. It was good.
Sitting across the table from me, somebody I've known for what? 4 or 5 years, about as long as
5
we
years, 5
about
years.
as long as we worked at Witness Riches, the 700 Club.
Yep.
This man is a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
I this man is he is the only dude that laughs and smiles all the time.
I'm doing it right now, and it's not helping my case in me saying I don't do it all the time, but I do.
Sitting across the table from me is my man, 50 grand, Wordplay AD.
What's
What
going
is
on?
going on, sir?
How you doing, bro?
I am maintaining.
Make sure I shake your hand without touching the mic because I'm clumsy like that.
Again, with you, raise your glasses to the episode. Here's to you.
Hell
You
yeah.
got that shit right.
Appreciate you. Can we say what we drinking? Do they know? Like, is that a thing?
What is this? But I'm
A
gonna keep it
What?
real with you. Every time I do one of these shows, I'm introduced to
new combination of drink?
a new liquor or something.
Yeah, no, that's fire. Well, what do you usually drink? Like when you
It depends on who I have on. Like
All
the
right.
last couple of ones I did, we really didn't drink at all. We drank water.
Okay.
But I had Sean Scott on.
Did you for real? My guy.
Yeah, he gave me his wine. I got 3
Oh
bottles.
yeah, you do have a wine. I ain't tried it yet.
I got 3 bottles of it sitting on my counter.
How can I try it? Do you know?
Ask him.
All right,
Matter of
bet.
fact,
I'll hit him up.
he opened his Pinot Neo, I believe.
Pinot Noir or whatever it's called.
Noir.
I feel like we fucking it up, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we probably are.
Yeah.
But yeah, he opened that one and we had it, and the way that it tasted like you can only drink that if you have you that's a fancy steak with
A dinner wine. Yeah.
but it's like
That's a white wine, right?
it was a red.
Oh, it's a red wine. Okay.
But it was like an expensive dinner type of wine.
Word. Okay.
You don't just drink that.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. But this is Patron Añejo, Red Bull, and lemonade. I tend to mix Red Bull with most shit I drink when I drink a like mixed drink if I'm not drinking it straight up. And like I don't want to get too messed up, so I gotta dilute the liquor a little bit. So Red Bull, lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
Way to play it smart.
Good combination. I do it when I drink dark. I do it when I drink light. Usually I do pineapple juice though. I don't do lemonade. Pineapple juice, Red Bull with your liquor, a little bit of ice. It's a nice little, if you want to be buzzed without being fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Can I cuss? I can cuss.
We made it past the 2-minute mark, so
All right.
you good.
Bet. Yeah, I can cuss. All right, absolutely. If you don't want to be fucked up, if you just want a nice little drink, it's the way to go. Yeah, remember that.
All right, that's what's up. Now, I always start all of my interviews by asking this one question. How are you? Not AD Wordplay.
Right.
Not the Allen that we see all the time.
Right.
How are you?
I'm good, bro. So the people that's watching, I just turned 30 about a week and a few days ago. New chapter in my life. I kind of got sat down for it though because I had COVID. I didn't feel sick anymore, but I was still in my quarantine window. Couldn't do shit on my birthday. I really just like sat, smoked a little bit, was with my thoughts. I listened to music, stuff like that. I wrote. I even watched the TD Jakes sermon on my birthday, and it was hitting. And I got to reflect, which is something I plan to do anyway. So, usually on my birthdays, I like reflecting. So, that was cool. It wasn't cool being in quarantine, but I was able to, still do what I needed to do to, focus my mind for the next year of my life. Shit happens in life, ups and downs, but most of the time you talk to me, I'm gonna be good, bro. I'm able to put that shit in perspective, so I'm good.
That is what's up.
Yeah.
Now, let's dive into the music.
Let's talk.
When did you first know that you wanted to do music?
Like when I first started to take it serious, or when I first started to love music, like I noticed it. Which one?
Pick your poison.
All right, so
let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, I'll start like with my love of music. I started, so like I'll never forget. It's my first favorite rapper was Will Smith, believe it or not.
I believe it.
I was a corny kid. I liked Will Smith because he can rap. You know what I'm saying? His content really not nothing I would listen to now. But he could rap his ass off. It was something I gravitated towards. When I really started loving hip hop and noticing the genre and the sport for what it was in 2001. I'll never forget it. We had just joined a new church, and it's kind of weird how I got the album from church, but it was a fair at the church and I won a prize. I never win prizes either, Chris. And I won this fair game and they said pick a prize, and it was prizes. And on the prize booth, it was a CD and it was Jay-Z, the Blueprint. It was the clean copy. So I'm like, let me get that. I went home, I popped it in. That's when I had to like, you thought you was the shit as a kid when you had the disc changer CD player. I had
like the one with the multiple joints.
Yeah, I had a 3-disc CD player. So, I popped that in, and then I probably had another Will Smith album in and another like movie soundtrack type shit. And the Blueprint came on, and that shit started going crazy. And I'm like, yo, like I don't know what I'm hearing, but I know I like what I'm hearing. And then from there, I had a Jay-Z phase, I had a Ludacris phase, I had an Eminem phase where he was my favorite rapper, and I loved rap ever since. I was enamored with it. It was just like the shit was sweet as fuck. Like I loved it, bro. So from there, I remember my dad got me hip to Kanye West, and I just like I was born in Chicago. I had like some really cool moments as a kid with hip hop in Chicago because it was weird. Like that's when radio would premiere music, and I was in Chicago and I heard H to the Izzo in Chicago before I heard it anywhere else. I'm like, oh, this song is fucking hot. And then I got back to Toledo and I heard it on the radio in Toledo as a world premiere, and I'm like, oh, okay, they got the song too. Da, 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 da. So I gravitated toward Kanye West because he was from Chicago and my mom's side of the family from there. I was born there, and he was just a different ass dude. And like at that time in my life, I'm still a different ass dude. Like I'm a different type of kid. Like, so I was just like, yo, I like Kanye West, and he became my favorite rapper. And my dad actually got me hip to Kanye West, which is cool. So I started liking Ye. Ye is really the dude that made me like actually sit down as a kid, start writing poems and shit. And then it kind of just went away for a minute. Like I never really thought about, music. I wasn't writing poems or anything like that. I was just kind of chilling. Still loved music, still loved listening to it. But then when I got back like in school, like in college the second time around, I started writing again, and I was kind of good at it. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna start writing the music. So I started writing the music. I got in the booth with my cousin who was doing music, and he kind of showed me how to rap, quote unquote. And then I started making songs and shit. None of them nobody ever heard, like probably never will. But
why not?
Reason being is because we don't have a computer anymore.
So you lost the files.
We lost the files, and I've actually just gotten a lot better since then. So I really don't want people to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of them things with that. And then I start rapping. I would do like when they had the Rossi events, start doing Rossi's and shit like that, and just try to be on stage whenever I could be. And I did a project with my cousin in 2017 called Marvelous Wordplay. We didn't put it on any like streaming sites or anything just because like our minds weren't there with it yet. And that was fun. And then I did my own project, Rookie Season. And I really enjoyed doing that. I still listen to the shit. But I haven't been able, I dropped a single last year. And I haven't really been able to do music like I would like because I'm just adjusting to new life, you know what I'm saying, with being a dad and shit. Stuff happened with our jobs. We had to find new jobs. So like life just been happening on some real life shit. I never just say I don't love rap, but it's something where it's like I want to do it. At first I was really trying to chase something because like I feel like you just young and you chasing what the fuck you think you're supposed to be chasing. Like, oh no, I gotta make it big with this shit.
You see the lifestyle, and then all of a
you know what
sudden,
I'm saying? And like, you feel like you're supposed to be chasing that, but like, honestly, I want to do music because I love to do it. I want it to be a purely organic thing, you know, when I start dropping music. And I'm going to start back dropping music, you know what I'm saying?
that was my next question.
Yeah. I got songs like put up. Last time I recorded was with Shannon, you know what I'm Shan Dig.
Shout out to Shan Dig. You need to call me.
I'm about to take my hoodie off. It's hot. Hold on. But that's the last time I recorded music was last year. But I got songs written. I only recorded a handful of songs with him. I didn't do a lot, but I definitely have songs written that I plan on getting out and getting recorded. But you know, that's gonna have to come. Like, you know, I'm living real life. I ain't fucking rich. I'm not, you know, doing anything illegal for my money. I'm trying to increase my funds, you know what I'm saying, as best as I can. So once it get there, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
As a young buck, and I'm gonna call you a young buck because you just turned 30.
Yeah.
What do you think about the current state of hip hop?
That's a fully loaded question. I love it. First off, I feel like hip hop is in a space where the genre we've never. When did hip hop start really becoming a thing? In the 70s, right? Yeah. So
About that.
it's a very young music genre. We've never really seen it in a place where it's at right now, where you got pioneers still alive, you got OGs, you know, from different generations still here, and you have a new generation with that as well. And I feel like with all those things coming together, like what you saw at the Super Bowl, for instance, I feel like that shit is dope to see the genre just, you know, age, and it's aging well. Like, people can say what they want about mumble rappers and stuff like that, but I feel like we have to put it in its proper context, right? When any other genre, you have subgenres, right? You have alternative rock, you have classic rock, you have, you know, all these different subgenres of rock. Hip hop is on the same level as that. I feel like there are subgenres of hip hop that people don't really recognize or haven't accepted because we still have this mode in our head based off of what hip hop started as, of what it should be, which is okay. That's in its purest form, hip hop and rap, right? But as a genre, as time goes on, part of knowing that hip hop is still alive and well is that it changes. You know what I'm saying? So somebody like, for instance, a Lil Yachty might not be for our ears. I like Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be for somebody, you know, that's a little bit more mature. You know what I'm saying? Might not be for somebody like me if that's just not your taste. But I feel like it has a place in hip hop because it's just broadening the scope and the reach of the genre. And I feel like that shit is dope. I feel like this is the first time where you see, like, for instance, in movie trailers and stuff like that, it's the dominant genre in American culture. And I feel like that's a gift, bro. That shit is fire. And like, has black roots. We both black. It's ours. Like, I love where hip hop is right now. I know I just kind of went on a tangent, but
It's necessary because you're in the genre.
yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You having that tangent is good for people to hear because, like I said, you're from the younger side.
Right.
I'm from the older side.
Right.
I'm from where the Super Bowl performance came from.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the actual.
That's when you was outside for real.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
when that was when you knew where everybody was when you saw the pile of bicycles in front of the yard. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. That's
And-
when I was little. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was little.
And it's like now with the way that the scene is going and the way that the music is going and the way that streaming has taken over, going out and getting a hard copy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the game has changed because people are using the more digital side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So to hear that perspective of it is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we talked about the music. I told you I wanted to touch on that, and I'm waiting on you to drop something else.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, you can stream Rookie Season still on all streaming sites. You can stream
Well,
Stealth.
you better start acting like it. Don't trip. You better start acting like it.
You can stream the single Stealth. I came out with that last August. That's a nice little, you know, Lucy that I came out with. Go ahead, stream my shit, man. If you like lyrics that mean something, if you like niggas that could just rap and that, you know, could catch his pocket, you know, on a beat, that's me. You know what I'm saying? So
Links to everything will be in the description, by the way.
100. Appreciate that.
Oh, you already. I can't, Alan, man, I cannot invite you over here and have you talk on my microphone, knowing that you don't have to do it, and not plug you.
Yeah, I appreciate.
You know,
that.
Come on, man.
But this is fun to me. This is like I thought of it as a chance to like sit back and talk and have a drink and talk on a microphone. I love doing shit like that. So
I looked at it as a way for me to reconnect with my friends.
That's 100. You know what's crazy is that I was talking to Tish today and telling her I need to maintain relationships. Like, I have a tendency where, like, and it's nothing where it'll be like, I don't give a fuck about nobody, but it's like, if I don't see you every day or I'm just not in contact with you on a daily, it'll kind of just like,
it's like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Which is, it's a flaw. It's a character flaw. And I don't really like that flaw. So it's like anytime that I can have an opportunity to talk and parlay with somebody that I fuck with, I'm gonna take that opportunity. I feel like that's part of like my pledge to turning 30 too, is maintaining relationships.
Now, like I said, you just hit the 30 milestone. How does it feel?
Feel good. It feel good. I just feel like I'm not young no more. Like, I'm young still, you know what I'm saying? Relatively, like in the grand scheme of life, but I'm not young enough to do dumb shit and get away with it anymore. That's what I take it as.
You're past that.
Yeah. I don't have nobody that I can fall back on. I got a son that fucking needs me to take care of him now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I lose my job, it's not like, hey, dad, I need to come live with you. It's like, hey, dad, we need to come live with you. And my dad's not playing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be a man
now.
Say it again.
Said you a man now.
100. We said that at the same time. I didn't even know what you were saying.
Great minds think alike.
Exactly.
Now, you have brought up your son.
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 times.
It's my guy.
What's it like being a father? I gotta know.
It's a challenge. It's fun. Like, my son is literally only 1.5 years, and I've been able to notice just little stuff that's different with him every day. Like, he's becoming more aware. You know, like, he's reciprocating the type of love and affection that we give him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's learning what love is. Like, he's learning what, like, oh, I'm happy. Like, today, before I came over here, he literally just running back and forth between me and his mom, like, wanting us to flip him. So we'll flip him. He's like, run to me, flip him, run to his mom, get flipped. Like, and he's having a ball. And it's little shit like that where, with kids, you realize how simple life is and how simple it can be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they find joy in the smallest things. They find joy in, oh, mommy is like, I don't know, just sitting here with me. Like, just they find joy in the smallest shit. And it make you realize how simple life can be, how fucking difficult we make it. And it is almost like starting over life again, because you get to see, like, you live through them, like, everything is new to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's awesome. And people say that all the time, and I used to think, oh, yeah, they supposed to say that shit. But, like, no, it's awesome, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to ask this question. And I always ask this question to everybody, every married man or every man in a relationship that has come on my platform. I've always asked this question. Let me preface this. You and your lady look like y'all genuinely love each other.
We do.
It's refreshing to see two people that into each other and not afraid to show it.
Right.
I gotta ask you, what about her made you say, I'm gonna try to make it work with you? Like, what tangible thing or intangible feeling did she give you to make you want to make that decision?
The fact that she actually loved me and gave a fuck about me. Like, I know that's kind of I don't know if that's a fucked up thing to say, but sometimes people like don't really fuck with you, or they don't really like you, or don't really have your best interest. Like, she's for me, you know what I'm saying? She like, I'm Team Allen, and that's, to me, that matters. Like, that's really kind of what it is. That's what I know. I got you, like, no matter what. Not even saying no matter what, because I don't have her no matter what. I can't do some shit, okay? Like, but
We know there's rules to this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. But it's like, I know you really genuinely care about me. I know you really give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that part of it. Yeah.
How do you balance the work and then the home life and then being a father? How do you balance that?
That's a good question. That's part of the reason I haven't like did music in a while, because I'm still trying to really find the balance. You know, no matter what, I'm not, let's be real, I'm not getting paid enough off music to, you know, keep a household running. It's something I love to do, and it's something that I'm good at. So I wish it was there, but it's not. So I have to work a job. It's just what's important to you, I guess. Like, and it's in that order. Like, I have to make money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to leave the house every day, unfortunately. My family's first, but I'm just saying, like, as far as, you know,
You
but
gotta provide.
I gotta provide. I gotta, you know, spend time with my son. I gotta nurture that relationship. I have to nurture the relationship I have with his mother. And then from there is like, not so much what makes me happy, but like me, I guess. Which, I take care of me. I have downtime for myself. I always, you know, self-care is real. Like, I go to the gym, you know, I do what I do as far as like extracurriculars. So I make time for myself, you know what I'm saying? But it's, as far as where stuff matters, and if I don't take care of this, stuff is gonna fail. If I don't ever do music again, my son fucking like makes it in life, that's okay. I gotta put time into that. So that's how I balance it, by just what's important, you know? Yeah.
Is it difficult to make that sacrifice between what you want to do and what you have to do? And if it is, I understand that
That's a good question.
like, you gotta provide, but do you ever feel like, because you have to provide this, that you're missing out on this opportunity?
No, and if I did, I wouldn't have had a child. I think about life for like what it's really worth. Fucking like really chasing a music dream is dope. Do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like chasing that dream to an extent. I'll be honest to say it's not as important to me anymore, because what's always been important to me, like as far as what I want to be remembered for when, you know, God take me from here, is I want to leave some type of legacy where, like, I want to have a family. I've always wanted to have a family. Like, I always felt like when I, you know, have a child, that I'm gonna have it with somebody I love, which I did. I feel like even though it didn't happen the way I thought it would, it happened in God's timing. So no, it's not difficult. Also because what I do for work is still something I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about kids. You know what I'm saying? I love being a big brother, being a mentor, you know, being a teacher, shit like that. Like, I genuinely love that as much as I do music too. So it's not hard. And I'm always still doing music. I'm always writing some shit. I'm always like tuned in to it. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's all good. Like, it's cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's two sides of the same coin with that one. Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask, because you're in the hip hop, you've performed on various stages. What's it like performing at the Rossi?
That shit is fun. It's fun. I like Rossi because, shout out to Jason and all them too. I like Rossi because I've been on two sides of it. I've been on three sides of it. I've been a performer there. I've been a person that just showed up and kicked it and like just enjoyed the art. And I hosted it too. So it's like I've literally got to experience that event from so many different angles. It's fun, bro. Like performing there, I feel like that's one space that people go. Of course, you got people that's just there to, look good and kick it and vibe, and that's part of what the atmosphere is about. So I'm not mad at that. But also there too, you have people that's really there to see people perform music from, Toledo, from around the area, and they really be tuned into your shit. I done had people that I didn't know been like, I like that song, or you did a good job, and little shit like that matters to me. So I love it, dog. Like I feel like that's one of the events in the city where people come out, they not on no bullshit, and they really trying to have a good time.
It's run like a premier event
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
the year, not just the summer or
Yeah.
whatever season that they feel like they want to hold it in.
Yeah.
They know that whenever they hold a Rossi, it's gonna hop.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's just because of the energy and the time and effort they put behind it too. They make sure that that event is like that.
Now, I got another question.
Excuse me.
What is it like facilitating the role of father? Like, what does that entail? You don't have to get too personal, but
Right.
just on a broad scale. Because the reason why I started this platform was because I wanted to do research
Yeah.
on what it's like to be a dad, what it's like to be a husband,
Mhm.
because I want to be a husband and I want to be a dad.
Yeah.
What's the role of father like?
It's, for me, in the way that I interpret it, it's providing solid foundation. It's being it's just being steady, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to provide security to my family. You know what I'm saying? Even if something happens to me, it's like you're going to be okay, insurance, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a little buzzed, but literally I'm just talking at it from every level. If something happens to me, you're not gonna go without. So it's providing security and the fact that I'm here and I'm providing, and I could provide, God forbid something happens. But what else is it? I feel like when we talk about men, we don't really talk about nurturing a lot.
That's
And-
why I have this platform.
Right.
And elaborate.
Is nurturing. I feel like men nurture, but in a different way. A mother can't show. I don't give a fuck what. I love single mothers. You know what I'm saying? Single mothers in my family. But can't no woman show a boy how to be a man. If a woman is the only one there, he's gonna just figure it out. And now I know that might be a hot take.
Be careful.
I don't care. That's really how I feel. You don't know what it's like to be a man. You cannot play that role. There's things you can do to, I guess supplement it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just totally say that it's not possible, because yes, you can definitely do things like, for instance, teach responsibility. You can teach accountability, which those are principles and values that I guess a man should have. You know what I'm saying? But
But that's base level.
That's base level, exactly. That's human principle, really, when you think about it. But for me, I'm gonna nurture in the fact that you're gonna have an example of what a man should and should not do. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, like, I put the should not do in there because you're gonna see me fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see me. One of the biggest things, and I guess I'm being vulnerable, people are gonna see this, but one of the biggest things that I've had to reel in, as far as being an example, which, my son's only 1.5 years and I'm still working on it, just patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not patience with him so much, patience with life, patience with dealing with, the mother and stuff like that, of that nature, where after postpartum is not easy. It's not easy. That's one of the biggest hurdles that I've had to climb, is patience.
Postpartum.
Yeah.
Elaborate, because I hear a lot about it, but
yeah.
I don't know much about it.
One of the biggest things that I struggled with was that I felt like at that time my girl looked, and I don't know if maybe I may have contributed to it, but it's like, babe, I'm going through this with you. You know what I'm saying? So when it's like times where I need a break or something like that, will be like, no, you need to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been here. That's why I need a fucking break. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like we've definitely gotten past that. That was more so the first year of his life. But man, that shit is tough. Just having to be there for somebody that you love and care about when sometimes you're not getting what you necessarily like want or feel like you need at that time. And I feel like it takes a lot as a man to be like, bro, what the fuck I need or want does not matter right now. And it really doesn't, because you didn't just carry that child for 9 months. It matters, but it matters a little bit less. And I feel like a lot of dudes, especially younger dudes, when they have children, have a problem accepting that sometimes. And that's kind of where you get that rift between a man and a woman, like during child, carrying a child and after having a child. Because niggas still want to be selfish, so to say. Like, and you can't be.
So, if I'm gathering this correctly, basically you just said that it ain't about you.
It's not.
It's about the whole.
The child first, that woman second, you third, and yeah, that creates the whole.
Bars.
Yeah, that's the realest shit. It is. And you got to be able to realize that and accept that, and it takes a level of maturity to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Alan, I wish you and your lady nothing but blessings.
Appreciate it.
Nothing but the best.
We doing good, man.
Listen, like I said, man, from the few interactions that we've had between the job and being out and me dropping shit off, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like y'all just look like y'all fit. So I'm going to go on record and I'm going to say many blessings to you.
Thank you.
Many blessings to you. Now, last question.
Okay.
Since you in hip hop. Actually, last two questions.
I bet.
Who are you listening to right now?
I like that question. I'm always keeping Yeezy in rotation.
You've been a Yeezy stan for as long as I've known you.
Hell yeah. So I'm definitely listening to Ye. That Future really hitting crazy right now. That Kendrick Lamar's hitting. I'm always in the R&B bag too. I've been listening to Alex Isley. Have you listened to her new album?
No, I haven't. But her first album, when she had the song About Him, I used the Chicago style step. Shout out to Faye. That was my joint. And me and one of my people that I used to dance with, Faye, we used to just travel all around the dance floor, just dancing to that song.
That's fire.
I love that song, bro.
So I'm listening to her. Who else am I listening to right now? That's really like mostly what I've had in rotation right now. I keep a playlist or two in rotation just of like, I'm really digging Tim's right now too. She's Nigerian. She a singer. Yeah. The one you don't need no other body. Her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She got a nice catalog. But yeah, that's kind of what I got in rotation right now. Yeah.
Last question. Top 5 of all time. No particular order, and you get 2 honorable mentions.
Oh, all right. Well, that's easy. I'm gonna give a lightweight order. All right. Hove, Ye, Notorious B.I.G. For my generation, I have to put this person in there because Wayne. I gotta put Wayne in there. I'm gonna put.
You got to put Wayne in there because there was a stretch where he was the man.
He was the fucking man. He discovered Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to put Wayne in there. Let me see who I'm going to give some more credit to. Let me put Nasty Nas in there. Nasir.
Esco.
And my honorable mentions, I'm putting Drake in there because for one of the generation, I'm a millennial. I got to put Drake in there. What he's been able to do, the space that we in right now, the age that we in with social media, he took that and just like booted it the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He got numbers to back it. for people my age, Drake music is timeless. So I gotta put Drake as an honorable mention. And then I'm gonna put Dot in there, K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar. Yes, that's my all time. Yeah, bro. Look, I've been struggling. I've been like going back and forth with this for a long time, Chris. Bro, I have him like after the last project he put out, and I know it's still early because it just came out. When you just look at the totality of what he's been able to do in his career and the influence that he's had, Kendrick Lamar is that guy, bro.
But see, that's one of those questions that you can't really get wrong, because out of that 5 and plus the 2 that you mentioned, all of them had a hand in shaping what we see today.
That's the culture, exactly. And I love questions like that because you get to see where people's minds are when it comes to stuff like that. I always, no matter what, I'm gonna put Biggie and Hov in any top 5 anybody asks me about, just because I feel like for me, those are people that kind of groom my palate. You know what I'm saying? Hov for obvious reasons. Biggie, I feel like was ahead of his time. I feel like if Biggie was still alive, he could out rap a lot of niggas that's rapping right now.
No question.
If he was still alive. So those, I feel like him, I feel like Jay-Z, Biggie, and Ye groomed my palette as far as music. And then from there, you know, off that tree, you got niggas like J. Cole, you got Drake, you know, other people like Wale and stuff that's in my favorites, but you know, they're not.
They were spawned from the people that you mentioned in the top 5.
Yeah. And I'm a always be somebody that's just like a little mix of like trap rap, a little mix of like backpack, if so to say, you know, the lyricism. I love it all. So
I used to love the backpack concerts when Joel Ortiz and Sci-Hi the Prince was, oh my God.
You seen Sci-Hi before? I'm jealous of you. Fucking love Sci-Hi.
Bruh, like he just came out of nowhere. Like nobody knew who he was. And then he's on the backpack tour with some of the biggest names in hip hop.
That's crazy.
And then I saw him do a cypher with 2 other MCs in Rhapsody.
Really?
That's when I was like, yeah, this boy might be the truth.
You know, he done wrote a lot of shit in the past for Kanye. So, yeah, man. Sci-Hi, honestly, it's funny you bring Sci-Hi up. That's one of my favorite rappers ever. Sci-Hi the Prince is one of my favorite rappers ever.
He's like a swag rapper with bars.
Crazy bars. Crazy bars. Crazy bars.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, AD Wordplay AD.
Yes, sir.
I know you was Allen. God damn it.
You can call me Allen, bro.
I appreciate you stopping through. Like I said, man, it's humbling that you even picked the phone up.
And this shit was fun.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told B Wills when he was here.
Mm-hmm. Shout out B Wills.
Word to B Wills. Watching the maturation of Alan Crawford has been amazing.
I appreciate it.
Because I remember when y'all used to come into the office high.
Dog, that was one of the worst mistakes I ever made in my life that day. Like, but like, all right, yeah, I always used to do shit like that though. All right, yeah.
I mean, I can't judge because I used to be in there high too.
Yeah.
But nobody would have never known it.
Exactly. It's how we did it. I get what you're saying.
I was wilding when y'all did that.
Mm-hmm.
But to see where you were then to the growth to where you are now, that's dope.
I appreciate it.
And I wish you, the lady, and the little one nothing but blessings, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Y'all deserve it.
I'm proud of you for real quick before we do what we about to do. I'm proud of you for all this shit. Okay. I always gotta say shit aggressively because it's funny. But bro, like you said,
because it's funny.
you said that you was gonna do this and you like really followed through and did it. And that's something to be applauded. I don't want that to be not seen. You know what I'm saying? Just build on that. You sought out to do something, you did it, and now you have a foundation to build off of. That's something that's monumental. Congratulations.
I'm humble.
100.
Thank you.
That's why I came through. I had to.
I am humble.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your episode of Across the Table, where the drinks are cold, the mics are hot, and the conversations are fire. Shout out to my man, Wordplay AD.
Fucking right.
You got that shit right. We in the building. Toast to you.
Toast to you.
Many blessings in the future.
Same, Black King.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff that I always forget to say in the beginning. Till next time. In a minute.
We out.